Jeez. It would be helpful if it wasn't trying to mute the microphone. About time we are finally... Okay, so we are back in stream mode for Stardew Valley. We had finished a lot last time. There's currently been a lot of issues socializing with people lately, but that's their issues, not mine. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to continue. I am going to be shutting off my phone stream. I was using my phone in order to see if and when the audio kicked on for my video. Looks like it's gonna be raining. The spirits are angry with us. No idea why, but they are. Last time we were here in Stardew, we were just before we finished the community center. We were having a troubled time getting the tiger trout and the other fish for the last few bundles. As soon as I ended stream, I basically got on the very next day and literally caught them off camera. And I basically was like, well, okay, well, why didn't this happen before now? And that's just how that went. We are now done with the community center, but we are now currently trying to access the movie theater and fix Willie's boat. We are currently in the process of trying to, I think, donate the battery packs to Willie for his boat repair. We have already done the, what you want to call it, the 200 hardwood and the 5 iridium. We currently are only needing the battery packs. And it has rained twice, and we haven't gotten a single battery pack yet since. And we have 3 lightning rods hooked up and active to collect batteries for us. But for some weird reason, past couple of days that we've played, there has been no battery packs collected. There has only been what we have, and we only have 1. We need 5. As you can see, I've been kind of neglecting collecting the items from in here. Mainly just for the sake of it. I did have 2 cows at one point, however, I ended up maxing their, you know, hearts, I guess you could call it. It's a lot like this, only I had filled all of the hearts for the cows, so I ended up selling them a while back. We no longer have anything in the barn. The barn is officially fully upgraded. That was something we were also trying to do before we finished the community center. We are, in this run, married to Abigail, who is currently playing music. We have fully upgraded our house. The Egg Festival for year 3 has officially started. I'm just going to skip the festival because I don't need to do it anymore. We already got the judgment from grandfather, so we don't really have to do any community activity. We are basically going to Skull Cavern, if that wasn't kind of already obvious. we managed to get a prismatic shard from a ghost between last stream and this stream. Surprisingly, I've had more luck collecting prismatic shards from killing enemies than I have anything else. One time it was from a bat drop, which is almost unheard of. Last time, or well, this time technically speaking, I got it from a ghost drop after killing 3 of them in a row. This is how we already have the Galaxy Blade. The only way to get the Galaxy Blade is to take 1 prismatic shard given to us by mining and standing right here. When we have it, and we do that, it'll give us the Galaxy Blade, which we currently are swinging around. Yeah, that's what I thought. Run away. But yeah, it's been a long and busy couple of weeks since I moved. Tried to start getting back into streaming regularly, or frequently at least. And I was debating on what to stream for a while. Went to Gaijin for a little while, tried to actually get them to do something on their servers when it was having problems during one of their recent events. And that was either non-beneficial, or they just basically said, oh well. So yeah. From that point on, I just said, you know what, frick it. If they're not gonna do their job, I'm just gonna keep bitching, or I'm gonna send it to the whole world to see that they don't give a crap about their fan base. Because, don't get me wrong, Gaijin Impact is a really good game when it works. But I don't base a game's, what you want to call it, when it works scenario for a good game. I usually put everything into consideration from... Sorry, I have something sticking in my throat. From quality, overall appearance of the game, how the customer service is handled, how the problems are addressed when there's a problem, the overall playability of a game, and many other things I critique. I'm just as frivolous in real life when it comes to critiquing businesses and such on Google and whatnot, just the same way, or similar ways. If I dislike a customer service, I literally will say that. I'll be like, this place has terrible customer service. Don't go here. I know everybody's experience differs, and I know everything is different depending, but after I put that on YouTube and whatnot, it got a guaranteed view instantly, and it was clear. And though I didn't have any audio in it, I wanted it to. But apparently, back then we didn't have the audio figured out yet. Today, we now have our audio fully officially ready and rolling. It did take me a little bit. However, from this point forward, I would assume that it is just going to be me on my stream from this point forward because of a lot of issues with previously streamed companions, aka Game will no longer be streaming with us because of a situation with his new girlfriend slash guy friend, whatever. I'm not really giving a damn about that, I'm just saying in general. He's got his own personal issues, and he seems to have been taking it out on us a little too much, and so has decided not to continue to talk with us since. And that is his loss. I am not going to sit there and be mistreated for someone's, what's the word, insensibility? That's about how it is. He basically wanted to have his girlfriend join in, and I was like, no. I'm not going to have her join in after D&D or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be forced to be, what you want to call it, a lovey-dovey narrator, someone who sits in and has to listen to that crap. I'm not going to do that. Especially not on stream, not on D&D. That's how that rolls. I'm done with that crap. And that is something I find distasteful and rude, especially when they try to apologize after, only for him to be the one to actually try to facilitate the apology. It doesn't come from her, which means I really don't accept it. Because she caused a problem, she should apologize so that I can hear it and make it a proper apology and not have him try to put the words in that he thinks I want to hear. I'm not that kind of person. If someone says something, they ought to live by it. This is how I was always raised, and that's how I always will be. He knew this ahead of time, and chose not to concern himself with it anyway. Yes, I understand he has a girlfriend slash guy friend who he wanted to be, what's the word, protective over and or other situations of the sort, but for someone I've been friends with for a long time, he shouldn't be like that, and he should know better by now. I shouldn't have to remind him of these issues. I shouldn't have to tell him constantly, oh hey, you're doing this, and I don't like it. He should know from previous encounters and issues that I didn't care for it, and he should adjust it. There is no excuses, no reason, no cause for him to be, what's the word, exempt from any of these pre-discussed and already known issues. And now, with all that said, I no longer will be dealing with him until he comes and properly apologizes, and even then, I will only talk with him. I will not be talking with her. I've already removed her and blocked her off of my friends list on PlayStation. Because, honestly, I shouldn't have to be subject to that. I would never subject someone to that myself, and I wouldn't expect someone to constantly keep trying to do that in return. I'm a give what you get kind of person. I'm also a you don't tread on me, I won't tread on you kind of person. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and so on. This is just how I have been. And apart from those issues, there's been family matters at home. Plenty of them, and I do not wish to discuss them. I do not wish to continuously have to talk about them. I do want them to be clear. And with that, let's just jump back to our Stardew. We have currently finished the community center, working on Willie's boat to get to Ginger Island, have already done the first of many Skull Cavern challenges, such as getting to floor 25. We already did that before. Right now we're just going back through for all the resources and such. And trying to get a little further, perhaps. Well, we got an auto grabber. Oh, nice. Hardwood later. Terribly one's off. I'll grab it now. Some of it. Not today, serpent. Oh, uh-oh. My, thing switched on me. My TV hit the remote on its own. So now I have to look and see what's going on. 25% more HP. Three of them in there and keep that. Sell those. Keep that for now. Copper in there. Here one. Put this away. Grab that and those. Put this here. Put those away. Put that away. Should set up the autogrammer in the chicken coop. And we're already halfway there, anywho. Iron and wood. There's the wood. Now we need the iron, and there it is. For yet another keg. So we already have 4 out here and 3 or 2 inside. For kegs, that is. I have been building those each time I get at least 1 or 2 oak resins. The only reason is I don't have anything else to put or use them for. I could probably put them all in here, so that way it's even less of a hassle. But then again, I'd have to walk all the wine inside into the cellar. All because the thing's in the cellar, wine cellar. I was forgetting the term for it for a minute there. There are only a few spots on which I have to water as well right now. Those first, these 2 rows, and then these right here. Just these 2 in the back. Surprisingly, those are the only areas not reached by all our iridium sprinklers, the way they're set up. Oh well. At least it keeps it working and honest. Need the void salmon, I need the gold star ancient fruit, which we're working on, an additional prismatic shard, or dinosaur mayonnaise. 3 out of 4 of those we still need. Like I said, I've had better luck trying to get a prismatic shard out of just monster drops than I've had actually getting them out of geodes and such. I've only had maybe like 1 in every 30 options where I've gotten 1 out of a geode, but that's like very rare. And on that note, I had to like do 400 or 500 geode collections just to going into the first few floors of either this mine or Skull Cavern and just keep overhauling, collecting as many geodes as possible. Even just the regular geodes. I think the one time I got it out of a geode was when I had like 200 normal geodes. And I bought like 10 omni geodes. That was in the other run through of the game. It's crazy. I mean, we already got 1, but that was a ghost drop, and a very lucky one at that. But still, we used it for something we needed more. We needed a better weapon than we needed anything else. And we didn't have that bundle available to us at the time either. Don't need to put that into the thing yet, because we already got 1 for that. Oh, let's see what we get. So far, nothing too interesting, and definitely nothing new. More clay. Another one of of those, lemon stones, more coal, another ore. Already got one of those. Got one of them already. Already got one of those. Already got one of those. Already got one of them. More gold. Already had one of those. More clay. We already got multiple of them. Too many of them. More copper. Another mudstone. More regular stone. One of those. I think that might be one. No, I think we already got one of those. We already got one of those. Iron. And the dwarven helmet we already got one of. More copper. Another one of those. Another thing of stone. Another one of those. Another one of them. More stone. Another one of those. More coal. Another ghost crystal. And more copper. Don't think there's anything we haven't donated at least once already. Yeah, basically so far nothing new. Alright, so we at least can now make our mayonnaise machine. Let's see what else we can build when we get back to the farm. We can definitely build one of those. I'll save that for another time. I'm surprised we still don't have any battery packs yet. Looks like it's just a rainstorm. No thunder, no lightning. Darn. This has been how it's been going for those battery packs since we were trying to get them for a while. It's basically been a whole spring without a single battery pack gained. And we were gaining them like crazy before. Not a single one. That's alright, we'll have to get more eventually. So that's stuff taken care of and out of the way. More iridium bars for later. We only have the one, which I am going to currently use for something here in a minute. But first, I want to make that mayonnaise jar. Wood, stone, and copper. Copper, a bit of wood. I need more of that still. Stone. Wood. As you can probably tell, I've got a ton of those lying around. Don't need another seed maker right now. Do need one of those, so there's that. Now let's see. We need iridium bar and gold to make another crystallarium. We already have 2. So gold and iridium. Boom. That's now our 3rd crystallarium built. Well, 3rd we got, 2nd we've built. I had to build the first one. The one closest to this side, this one. I had gotten this one from the Junimos, and I made this one. Or wait. No, scratch that, that was the other game. This one was the Junimos, this one was the library, this one was the one we just built, as you see. I corrected myself. All of which are producing diamonds. We already have 2 of those, 2 of them. We have a bunch of those out and about. We can make stone chests. What else? We've got a bunch of kegs already situated. Eventually have to get a loom. Don't really need an oil maker, but it would be nice to have. I don't think we have any slime, but we do have hardwood, though. I'll just keep tossing the slime aside, thinking I'm never going to need it for anything. I'm going to need that later. Put these in here for now, just so they're out of my way. That out of there, grab those out of there, try to organize this mess a bit more, keep all that stuff together in one spot or another. Start cleaning up this mess a bit. Been needing to reorganize these chests for more space for quite some time. I basically, after a little while, I just started to throw everything in one chest, and I shouldn't have done that. But hey, crap happens. I'm gonna sell that, keeping that, keep those materials, remove these, and keep those for now. Those are in summers, that's I think next season. Currently we're in spring last I checked. All the building materials and such like that in here. Need those for building materials. Put the clay in here. Yeah, this one. This one's got all our spare equipment and such. Such we don't really need in here, but we're gonna use. Put these in here now. I'm gonna consolidate a little more. Stone, those, that, those. Think a little bit more. Move those. That. Move that there. Should place this chair somewhere. Some headache later. Ooh, I need that. That in there. All those in there. Extra equipment that isn't needed, like that and that. Those. Out of copper now, mainly. Keep a few of them for later. That way we don't have to redesignate another spot for ores. Don't have enough for that. Come down here. Keep those back in here again. Keep that and that for later. Getting close to getting that trip to the island. And when we get that trip to the island, those are going to be helpful to us to begin with. Need one of these. It's sold now. Sell these. In here. Scoot up here and place this up here. Boom. Oh. There it goes. Go check the wine cellar. We got a few. Fishing and foraging are the only ones we don't have at maximum, and they're right behind it. They're all at, those are at 9. Here, I guess we will put this for now. Could plant these out here. Self-watering, get some rice. Eventually you should cut down those trees and get the mill. Not really in that order, but more or less likely. Still haven't gotten another ancient fruit yet. We got 2 of them in there. Growing, and 1 out here waiting to grow. All of which, the ones we've gotten, were not, what you want to call it, they weren't gold, they were either normal or they were silver. Being that we've got 3 of them rolling now, we should have an easier time. Let's see, spring. It's also Haley's birthday. Interesting how that works. My top 3 people that I usually marry in this game are Haley, or Abby, or even, I think I did Emily as well once upon a time. When I started this run, I was trying to go for Penny, but it didn't quite go over as well as I'd planned. Because by the time I had figured it out, I'd already started to get what you want to call it, amethyst. So I was like, yeah, you know what, it's easier just to go back to my usual. I have not gone up to the bathhouse since we got the thingamaddoodle. Since we finished the community center, I haven't gone back up there since before that. Basically means I'm overdue to go up that way. Oh, we actually have 2 of those going out here. Interesting. two ancient fruits growing out here. Pop you back now. It doesn't really need that much protection. Here, back in here. Yeah, surprising thing about the auto grabber though is Marnie the rancher sells those for 25,000, all because they are quote unquote a luxury item. I was like, what the frick is wrong with you? No one spends that much for one of those. It's ridiculous. And my point stands because literally I just got one for nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's grab our few items we need to attempt to buy a mill. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna grab what I think is about right. I grabbed all the possibilities and the options. Now we're gonna go up and see if we can't get, what you wanna call it? The mill. And then we will look at the bathhouse area after that. Construct buildings. $150 wood, okay. We're almost there. There it goes. Now we've got enough, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we do. Okay, let's put this actually closer to up here, where it will not get in our way all that much. Right there will do. Right there will do. Sell off the stone we didn't need this way. There we go. We have to go get the wizard's mystical ink. I know, she cursed one of my chickens. Well, the egg, still. So he sends us to go talk to Krobus. He has the, magic... There's the witch. The dark talisman that we need to unlock said situation. That is one of the things I had yet to do because, well, it just left me something to see, watch on stream. You know, some kind of extra information. We talk to the dwarf when we go mining. We talk to Krobus when we need to. Or when it's Friday for iridium sprinklers. Or if we need fish on some rare occasions. No. That is just too much effort for not a big reward. As you can see, we had a good attempt going of things that she did and didn't like when we were trying to, you know, marry that girl instead. But like I said, I started to get amethysts over crap tons of amethysts. Ah, here we go. Totally not the situation we had wanted to see. Silence, both of you. Totally like this part. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can't. You can see that. Stay away from this for now on. About what happened in the past, dwarf, I have no personal gripe with you. Totally messed up. But totally worth seeing. Now we can get the Dark Talisman. It's all in here. We might also get lucky and catch a, what you want to call it in here as well. The void salmon, but that's almost unlikely. Freaking things. Very, very annoying. found the talisman. Now we leave the box. Shut up. Shut up. We got nowhere to go. Come on. There. Now I'm gonna attempt to try and get a void salmon out of here, but like I said, I doubt I will. I'll probably end up getting a slime jack out of here instead. See? In here, the chances of actually getting the right void salmon situation is like next to nothing. Okay, we don't have to come back here. Now we have to go back up to the mountain range. Excuse me a minute. Alright. Okay. Now we're back. It's sad I don't have a camera yet for my PlayStation 5 that I can hook up right now. I would prefer to have one, but while I'm streaming to my PS5, or from the PlayStation 5, I can't really do my usual reviews. However, I had recently purchased some Skittles, different ones, and a couple of other items from snacks, again. All of the items I did get this time, I would give 5 stars. Not really 4.5, 5, because the Skittles, I'm still eating them. They are actually really, really good. They are, what type are they? They are dessert Skittles, they're called. There are multiple flavors in there. The flavors in this one, however, is strawberry ice cream, choco orange cake, blueberry tart, cherry cheesecake, and lemon pie flavors. And these are extremely addictive too. They're almost like the slushy ones. Like I said, the packaging is really nice. The color of it's a weird pink, but for the amount of Skittles that are actually in it for the price I paid, can't beat it. I can't really argue the flavors. Those really hit the spot. And they're just really good overall. I'm still surprised they called themselves Snacks LLC out of everything. I mean, the company name is certainly a funny one. It's one that really says what it is. But it just still catches me off guard all the time. So we can get the void salmon in here, and we're gonna do that after. We get the ink. Which we just got. We also got in our snacks peach Kit Kats. They are totally strange, but if you're feeling adventurous, they are worth trying. Missed that one. We got it first try. First time we caught one, we got it. That's all I needed to see. Maybe that'll be enough to actually get us our maximum in fishing. Doubtful, but one would think. My favorite way is always to have Pierre punch Morris to the moon. It's just so much more amusing and enjoyable that way. Now we just need one of those or two of those three items there. Whether it's another prismatic shard, or dinosaur mayonnaise, or the gold star ancient fruit. We just need two of them. And we'll get there. Eventually. Still have not gotten a single additional battery pack yet either. I was trying to hang on to the one we had, but each time we wouldn't even get anywhere close to getting one of them since the fall season ended, which is really kind of strange, being that normally every time it rains we usually get like 3, solely because all three of our things here are usually running like full blast all the time. But for some reason, past few times, they haven't given us anything. And it's only rained like 4 times during the season. I mean, literally, during the fall, it would rain like 1 time, and we'd have 6 of them. And then the following day it would be raining, and I'd be like, holy crap, what are we gonna do? We gotta keep keeping up on them for sure, but as soon as I started to sell them all, we weren't getting any. I was just like, what happened? They're all not showing up again, and I'm like, oh no. We need more battery packs now. This place having any trees, it's really annoying when it does. Oh, bless me. Finish the rest of that another time. Craft a few of these for good reason. Alright. Never know when you're gonna need a few torches. Poof. No. Alright. I've been fighting sinus issues and so many other things as well. A lot of things at once, mainly. A lot of crap going on. Let's see if there's anything. No, nothing in there. There's Robin building the mill. There's a few things that the bats have given us. Strawberries, there we go. Oh, we got an ancient fruit over there. Let's see at least one. See if it's the quality we need. It is! We've gotten our gold ancient fruit. That's what I like to see. It's also kind of funny. Anytime I was streaming or playing with the game and them, we never would get any of those either. We wouldn't get any sort of, what you want to call it, ancient fruits or any of those, but as soon as they're not bothering to talk or whatnot with me, I get all of them. Oh well. You know, games like this can be fun. But they can be really tedious too. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Taps. Really want to do. So these for now. Most of those. Some orange. That. Suppose. Stone. Salmonberry, the fiber. Keep the blueberries. So we just kept there. Yes, we can turn the ancient fruit into wine, for those of you who may be wondering. We're not, for an obvious reason. Those running full blast. Quickly go turn that ancient fruit in. And that just leaves us one of two other items. Dinosaur egg or prismatic shard. Oh, we need more than one. We need 5 ancient fruits with gold stars. Oh, yay. That's totally crap. Crapola. Another chest and bring it inside. And put them in here by this. Store everything we got right now except the blueberries, because we're gonna need all of these later for undisclosed purposes. Gonna take these with us as extra health items to Skull Cavern. Gonna quickly go in here, collect some additional ones like this. And this one, there should be these. This one, that's good. Alright. I'm gonna move all the health items into that spot. Into this set of bars, because we're gonna need them as quick as possible. Skull Cavern can be quite a tedious topic. How nice. It also gave us some more health items, apart from the coconut. Damn. Alright. So the coconuts do not help us with health. They're basically whatever we use them for. We can throw them in our kegs and get something out of them. We can throw them in certain missions to certain NPCs. We already gave one to Gus though, so he won't be asking for another. There. I almost missed this one. Nothing terrible. 4 floors. Oh look, more amethysts. Strange how none of those can really ever stop running around until they hit something, and literally we can't kill them either. These ones we can't do any damage to. They can do damage to us if we sit in front of them, but we can't do anything to them. We don't have enough to make a bomb or nothing yet. We now have some coal to make a bomb. I don't think we have the, which one I'll call it. Oh, we have enough for a cherry bomb. Kill as many of those creatures as we can because they're always so annoying. 7 floors. Man, that's a lot of floors to fall down. I mean, it's certainly not the most that I've gone down at one time, though. There's 8, there's 10. There's been a few times where I think it said 12. I've lost count. There's been times it says 4. Just thinking of how many times I've jumped down those holes and literally either gotten a lot of floors or very few. Quick bomb for in here. bastard thing. These things like to sneak up on me a lot. And sometimes for stupid reasons. F off at any time now. Appreciate the bomb, but still. It's so annoying sometimes. It's interesting we find one of these round rooms so soon. Wonder how many things are in the middle. It's probably trying to tell me to go down further and just to skip that because it might be wiser to do that. Normally, how I handle these floors is, as soon as we can get, like, a lot of wealth really quickly, for example, last floor, we got that so soon the way down. Usually, as soon as we find that, I try to take it, unless I can see, obviously, a lot of, wealth or something, like gold or jewels. Something visibly collectible that's quick to grab and go. Because normally, more serpents start to show up as soon as you start to beat up one. It's usually best to grab what you can as quick as possible and avoid the problems. The easiest way to just do that is to, as soon as you find the exit, take it. Mainly just because it's, like I said, 9 out of 10 times you'll find it right before it starts to send a lot of serpents at you. Sometimes you'll just walk into a floor and it's just gonna send constantly serpents. You're not even gonna get a step into the room without fighting like 6 serpents. Sometimes all at once. It's been ridiculous that way. Many times. 6 floors. That ain't bad. There's been better, there's been worse. It's kind of better the deeper you get, because the more chances of getting better loot and better items. But it's also easier to find a lot more enemies. You know, serpents, you know what would be helpful is if you could give me a lot of, like, eel dinners, fried eels, come on. At least it would make it worth it. To keep having spammed eels and serpents attack us. So if we got some kind of healing item out of it. And usually they will drop one, but I haven't seen one drop a single fried eel in a while. I think there's only been like 4 times, and it was like one whole trip where it just dropped, here's 4 fried eels. And I haven't gotten another one since in this run. And I've already come through here like 4 times to at least floor 20. The first time I came through, I made it to floor 15, got knocked out, and then I made it to floor 25 the second trip. It was the second trip where I got most of the fried eels at. It was also... Then there was 25 on the trip after that again, but that was a lot of like gems and jewels and those sorts of things. It was also the third attempt when we killed the ghost and got the prismatic shard. Attempt number 4, we got literally like 10 floors in, and it serpent spiked me. It gave like 12 serpents on a single floor. I was like, holy crap! Barely managed to get out of that one. 5th time, we had made it down to, I think, floor 12. Got another serpent spike. This time is attempt number 8. Yes, we can make a bomb. We might as well kill some more of these mummies. Oh, they gave us a miner's tree. How very kind of them. That'll make getting extra loot even easier. A miner's treat bumps up our mining skill by 3, I believe? Let me double check that. Yes, 3. It also gives us a stronger, like, magnetic pull area, so anything that breaks open or falls or whatnot in our immediate area is also drawn to us a lot more than normal. But it also provides us extra chances to get more loot. Really wish that was an iridium rock instead. Just die already, get off me so I can kill you. An iridium rock would have been much nicer. That's our cue to leave. I know it would have easily phased through our sword. It's done that a few times. Where we go to hit our enemy and it instantly phases through our weapon and kills us. And I'm like, nope, not having it. I was already risking it trying to kill that mummy too, because I can do that during those issues as well. I've had it happen too many times. That's what happened on the second and third trips through Skull Cavern. Well, we almost made it. Almost. was gonna try to put stuff in the box to sell, but that didn't turn out to be any helpful. We got up to the box and passed out. Oh. Ooh, I hit the thing on my remote again. What the hell are you? When I say go to the home so I can switch it back to the TV, that's what I mean. It doesn't mean try to switch into something else that I didn't push. TV's acting up a little funky lately. Oh well. We have made 300,000. Currently is just over that our character has. We have 5 diamonds to sell. We're going to keep all of the emeralds we've got. I'm going to keep one of those quartz. I'm just going to sell that too. Copper around for a while. We might as well sell the stone. Well, no, keep the stone and start building our supply up again. Ouch. Those. Alrighty then. Didn't we have more than enough? Well, we had more than enough iron to do more. Now we fill the rest with gold, start trying to smelt all of these down, get more ores. Though we don't need to, we already have a bunch. Yeah, you never know. No. Things are acting up. Let's see that weather again. I didn't even bother to look at that, I don't think. Oh yeah, I did actually. Still good luck. Well, where's the rain? The thunderstorms. I need battery packs. Come on now. It shouldn't be that difficult to get battery packs. Oh. I shouldn't have to wait almost a whole 2-3 seasons to get a freaking battery pack. Jeepers. Spice berry can stay there for now. We don't really. No, forgot that was a parsnip. Oops. Yeah, when I had first started the season, I basically bought like 200-300 different parsnip seeds and just planted that whole area full of them. As I usually do, I literally grab a ton of seeds of the most well-selling item, overplant the entire area, and make a total killing on it. The last area, this whole area, was full of parsnips. About 200 and some odd number of parsnips. And when those were done, I filled it up with coffee in the one spot, and I basically sold everything else. Why? I didn't really need anything else after that. The coffee beans are just there to make us money. What else? All the parsnips were gone except for the one which we just picked up. Didn't even remember there was one there. Quite a situation. Move those up into this area. Lay all that's together and collected in one spot. Oh. I'm trying to get to Ginger Island for a long time now. First thing I donated was the, how did I come back in here? Was the iridium bars. We were then trying to get all the, what you want to call it? The, thingadoodle, the hardwood. There we go. Once we had gotten all the hardwood, it's basically where we're at now. Sorry, you can have the wood now. Our crabs. They're probably like, what the heck happened? We didn't ask for wood. And I'll just be like, well, you got it anyhow. I've been needing to clean this area out for a while. Surprisingly, right before the season started, I also cleaned this area out during the winter season. And surprisingly enough, the whole area regrew within like half of the season. It's weird, it's just like, we just want to keep giving you a ton of forest to clear out. I'm like, okay, I'll take the wood, but I mean, it's really become quite a nuisance. Well, you can have that bit too there, crabs. I guess you're getting a lot of wood and such today. Probably like, what the fuck you doing? It's surprising that it says everything's okay. You'd think it'd be like, why are you dropping so much wood? Well, I might have used most of the sap I had gotten for these torches, even though I have a bunch in a chest somewhere inside. I've been meaning to kind of lighten the area up a bit more. No big deal. Grab one for here. Put one over here. One here. 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 Let's see. Yeah. one behind the greenhouse, by the entrances. Down here, base of the stairwell, over there. Basically, the only tree we left in this entire area before is the one we have our tap on, and the rest just kind of re-sprang up from somewhere. All of the pines weren't here, all the rocks weren't there, all the laid down debris of sticks over there weren't there. These. And as soon as this season started, boom, there they were. And yes, it does have an auto generation, but you know, one tree with a tapper on it should not incur 400 different types of trees and things in here. I would get it if it had like these smaller maples that I just chopped down, and that would be it. But none of these were here. It was basically like this when I had left it during the winter season. And I had that pine. So that was it. And all of these trees in between just sprang up. We don't want to water it, we want to kill them. Get rid of them. There's gotta be a way to make this faster. I had basically removed all of the trees from where this stump is and where our tree with the tapper on it is, all the way up to in front of the mountain walkway over there where all those stones and geodes are, over there in the corner. I could have basically walked from all the way by our pond up into the area where all those geodes and ores are sitting. And now I can't even do that. My path is still somewhat here, but most of it's been overgrown again. Most of it. These trees have an exception right here. Those are our hardwood trees, which we're kind of still waiting on as well. Well, we were. We still kind of are because we need hardwood for other things. But really it's just mainly collecting it up now, so nothing else can really pester us. Stone, put the geodes away. Need to find a spot for the gold now that we've gotten and collected. I'll put the ore in here, sell the rest. Even though it's a bunch of junk, we'll make a little bit of a scratch off it. think we used all our cloth. We still had a small supply of a few other pieces. Yeah, you don't get anything for soggy newspaper and things. We get a little bit for pine cones and seeds and acorns and a torch or two, but mainly everything else is where we get our money from. Even the salmon berry isn't worth all that much, but it's worth a little bit more with a bear's secret, what you want to call it, secret lesson or magic. If you don't know what that is, I'd recommend you check out a previous video. Or just look it up. It's the Secret Woods for Stardew Valley. Bear, Secret Woods, Secret Note. One of those. It's basically a bear sends you a message once you start to get maple syrup and have gone to the Secret Woods. You find this note that says, if you're reading this, come to the Secret Woods and bring the good stuff. And you go to the Secret Woods and you find out that it's a bear that wrote the note. And you talk to the bear because you have what the wizard calls forest magic, and everyone else does too. Surprisingly, that is also the same bear that if you go and start dating, I think, Leah or one of the others who go out into the Secret Woods. It's kind of funny that it's the same bear that everyone starts getting afraid of. There's another ancient fruit, but that is, unfortunately, not gold. Gold star ancient fruit. That's not good. It'd be nice if we got all the ancient fruits. The gold star ones we need. Easier. Every ancient fruit we got for a little while was gold. Trying to get the gold star ancient fruits is quite a daunting and restless task. Apart from everything else. No, we're not done yet. Oh yeah, we got the wizard's magic ink, but I forgot to go turn that in. My bad. The only time the berries are really worth a ton, the ones I'm collecting, is when we actually get a ton of them. Really the only time when we get like 20, 30 of them at a time. We put them all in the bin and we'll make a pretty decent chunk of change, you know. And that's after giving Linus his basket. That's a small increase of how many there are. Very, very small amount. Then, the bear's special magic, and we also have berries and other artisan goods are worth 25% more with our current, what do you want to call it, skills and stats. Our forestry skill is currently, let's go to forestry. Gatherer, chance of double harvests. Farmer, crops are worth 10% more. Forageables that we can grow, aka the salmon berries, we can get. We also have bear's knowledge, which allows the blackberries and salmon berries to be worth 3 times as much. We also have, what else? Let's see here. Artisan. All artisan goods, wine, cheeses, oils, etc. are worth 10% more. Now, we also, because we can use these and have been, we still get the 10% more when we use one of the many berries, as in the preserving jar. It becomes even more, you know, we get more out of it. Surprisingly, I've noticed one thing. When I have collected multiple of one type of berry, and then put one of them in the artisan good, aka made it into a jelly or a jam or something, it's made it a little more, I got a little more out of it. And then when I had tried to sell both the berries and the jam, it was absurd. I literally got like 12 times as much profit. I was like, how the heck? And then I remembered all of the ways that I had gotten all of the buffs and such, so. Currently, we are watching the wizard get his ink and give us our reward. He doesn't talk to a lot of people very much, but he just gave us the Book of Summoning and to say thank you for getting him his ink. We need what looks like 200, 300 stone, 9 star fruits, and about 250 fiber to get a Junimo hut, which will help us harvest our crops around our farm. We can get an earth obelisk, which allows us to warp directly to the mountains free of charge, apart from the cost it is to build it. We can get one for water, which is for the beach. Desert, which obviously brings us to the desert. The golden clock is said to be the most useless item, I've been told. It only prevents stuff from breaking down and debris from forming on our farms. But I have seen and heard a lot of people once upon a time complain that this glitches out on a very rare occasion and makes it so nothing grows on the farm either. And more things will become available to us as we buy one of many of these items. Well, we just gave the wizard a chicken statue, so. I mean, I don't know what else to do with it. It keeps showing up on our farm either way, so I mean, it's gotta have some magic potential. So one salmon berry got us 48 gold. We have a ton more now, and we're also going to be using one of them to get an artisan good, so that should also bump the additional profits up. Let's see, do we have preservation jar available? No, we'll have to make one. That's okay. Wood, stone, and coal. We have wood. We have stone. And we need a piece of coal. Do we have any more? Did I use them all? Looks like I used them all. Grab more wood. Okay, Scarecrow, you gotta move. Out of the way. Now we wait for those to finish and get a piece of coal out of those. So that... Oh, no, we need the stone. So one of those. For right this second, that'll be fine. Okay, there's some more iridium, wine, and 2 pieces of coal. Okay, we need our preservation jar. What are we still missing? We need more coal? That's first. Okay, we'll make a few more pieces. There's some wine, so that'll also bump us up now that we're using some to make additional. But I've been meaning to get another preservation jar going. I mean, we've already got more than 3 kegs. We got 2 preservation jars, but an additional one wouldn't hurt. This particular plant right here is a tea plant. At the very end of every season, it'll provide us with a few tea leaves. We can use those tea leaves to sell directly or to make other items out of, like green tea if we put it in a keg, or pickled tea leaves if we put it in a preservation jar. Okay, what the heck? I keep getting coal, but it keeps saying I need more. We need 8? That's insanity. We have 6. 2 more pieces. If I knew it was so much coal for one of those, I wouldn't have tried to make one. I would have just gone and tried and got the coal. There we go. I can't put it there because there's an additional torch right there. Just out of sight, out of mind. There. Cat's in the way. We have 78 salmon berries. Well, actually more now that I'm grabbing these ones. 81 going into the bin. 81 salmon berries. Let's see how much that's gonna grab us. Put these wines where they need to go. Look in here, we still got our additional supplies and goodies. We gotta put that in the cellar. I'll put these here for now. Oh, there's our additional coal and such. Might as well bring those back with me outside. And I get back to it. Drop this wine into the cellar. Leave the gold ones. Leave the silver. Leave it all going the way it's at. Alright. Let's Let's find a few more spots for these torches we just rediscovered. For those of you who have not played or are wondering, we had started a mountaintop farm. That is why we get the ability to get this area. We get it, and we get random stuff here and there. The deeper we go in the normal mines, the more stuff we have access to. For example, when we started to reach like floor 30 and so on, we got iron ore starting to show up. We had rocks and clay, or not clay, but copper that showed up to begin with. And over time, as we got deeper and deeper in the normal mine in the area, it also opened up more stuff we could get here. For example, the gold and the geodes started to crop up a lot more the deeper we went. Just a clever little addition that some of you who might be watching might or might not know, or be hoping for additional information. Up here in the corner, I almost missed... Oh wait, that's not a... Darn. For a minute there, it had me fooled and was a, looked like a, iridium rock. I would have been like, woohoo, iridium rock shows up again. Because that is possible, and it has happened. But, yeah. Apart from that, it's just, you know, grab, go, continue to grind. Let's see. I'll put these in here this time. Additional resources. Grab all of our geodes for the following day. And then we'll turn in. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, let's see what we get. So, this is our coffee beans and our extras. Wasn't terrible. Foraging. We got 1,296 from 81 salmon berries. Each one is times 16 gold for each one. That's why it says times 16, because each one's worth 16. Roughly. And that's just because we did all the extra stuff. Had we put a wine or a additional like jam or something in there, it would have been worth a lot more. Come on, give me a rainy day. There you go, cat. Don't really need any more iridium sprinklers, but I can spend the 10 and get another one and keep it when we get the island finally open to us. Now, what would be the bet that I go down to the traveling merchant and they already have a whole stack of 5 battery packs for a ton of money? I would be freaking irritated if that were the case. Just a little. Because I've been trying to get them here with our lightning rods as much as I should be every time it rains. But I haven't gotten any in a while. You know what? I'll let them roam. Go, roam, creatures, go. Y'all can roam if you wish. Thank you, Grabs. Give me warped out into the beach. Not really too helpful right now, but I appreciate the idea. Nope, no battery packs here either. Oh, cryptic note. Lobster. Starfruit for Kent. Pale ale for Pam. Means I'd have to grow hops, so I don't want to do that. Bless me. No, I meant to say that I'd have to grow hops if I were to do the pale ale one. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I know I misspoke at first and was sounding like I said crops, but I'm already growing stuff like that. I don't need to do hops. I already did hops before anyhow. Iridium sprinkler. Return scepter. Just look at him, report you to the wizard for having that. I think he'd want it more than you would. She wants 80 hardwood, man, tough. Robin doesn't get no 80 hardwood. It's too hard. Blacksmith Clint has run away again on a Friday. One of the most annoying characters to keep track of is Clint. Whenever he's not at the frickin' end of shop, he is running off, gallivanting after Emily all the time. And I just don't get it. It's really annoying. He should just stay. He could close any time apart from a Friday, but yet during the Friday, he's just like, nope, no one's coming in. And that's usually when I walk in there being like, hey, I need this stuff fixed or changed and shit. It's just like, come on, why aren't you here? Okay. There's more iridium. Can only use 10 of those. Put the geodes in here for now because Clint's not at the shop of his again. So those few items we don't need. Put this in here. Put that in there. This one in here. Boom. Check the bat cave. Still just a spice berry. Guess we'll take the gold star spice berry. And we'll turn it into a jam. Boom. No. There we go. We don't want to break down our hardwood trees before they're even trees. Do want to break down before they're even trees is the trees down here. There, now we're good. Shouldn't have any more trouble with stuff in that area. For a while. Alright, back to the desert we go. I mean, we can't really do anything till we get those battery packs, and we can't get those battery packs until it starts giving it to us again. Well, that means buying them from the merchant, or have them from our lightning rods. Man, those are good Skittles. Sorry about that. I was eating a few of those Skittles again. Quite hard to resist once they're sitting next to you. Anyway. If we can get more of those battery packs, we need 5 of them to finish the boat to Ginger Island. We've already donated everything else. The only ways to get them are to buy them from the merchant or get them from lightning rods when it thunderstorms. And it's been a while since it's thunderstormed. Quite a while. Since the end of fall in the year 2. Take that, ugly. Your cheap tricks. I hear another one coming. And I see it coming. Knew there'd be a hole over here. I just didn't think it would be already visible. 4 floors. Ooh. Blue mushroom. Well, purple, but get the idea. It's a better mushroom. Okay, we're taking the stairs. It's quite a difficult scenario. There's a fried eel, a spicy eel, I mean. It's the first one in quite a while. Oh, we managed to get out of there before any more additional serpents showed up. It's not always easy to fight that many serpents for one of those. There can be anywhere from 5 to 9 to who knows how many serpents in one of those. I've seen it at most 9, maybe 12 serpents in one. Literally, I kept count of each one I had to fight the one time. It's not fun. That one was like, holy crap, there's another one. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my god, yet another one. By the time I got to 6, I was like, okay, how many of them are there? 12, 13? Eventually I found out it would be 12. That phased right through my weapon again. Another good reason we want spicy eels is it bumps our speed up a little. The faster we can get through this stuff, the easier it'll be. Nice if I could make a bomb to kill these things already. The only way to kill a mummy is to blow it up after it's down. Oh, great. There's a bomb. There's neither the time nor the place to worry about those guys right now. That was quite a few. Not easy to do, mind you. But it certainly has its moments. There are 4 on this floor, okay. Wait for them all to come at us and attack us again, or try to. Now we lay waste to these motherfuckers. That's 3 out of all of them. Getting down the hole would be the wiser. Don't worry about healing when we get down there. Away from the enemies for a while. 8 floors wasn't a bad fall either, or jump. Stairs. Still hit us, but not nearly as bad as it would have if we were closer. Not enough really to worry about. Here there might be we do have enough to make 1 more bomb. Another hole, don't mind if we do. It's only 3 floors, but it's better than none. Don't often find bats in here. Now I see something worth going after. That ruby. Come on, I'll fight you for it. And I win. steel falchion. Oh, nice. Enough stone to make a stairwell would have been nice, but good enough to make a bomb at least. Just get the bigger one out there. Like that, so we're not dying yet. Haha, we still won. We got more damage off on that thing before it got us. We didn't die. We just passed out because of the time. Almost 5,000. That's not bad. And we didn't sell anything of ours that we got. That's the downside. We don't get to sell any of the items we pick up until we put them in the box. Still no battery packs. Darn. Send us a frozen tear. Not much. Not bad. Could be worse. Could be better. One slime is not going to do. We already gave those to Gunther before. We already got one of those. Sell the purple mushroom. Sell the coconut. Keep the rest. We need our steel pickaxe. We need all of our geodes. Because now, after we check our crops in the greenhouse, we'll be going to the smith. All year round growing. One beauty of the greenhouse. There's nothing we can't grow. And obviously I picked some of the best ones that constantly regrow more for us. Strawberries, coffee beans, and blueberries. Yes, and ancient fruits, but you know, those are like something we're oftentimes not able to get either, so. Whole thing is full of things to grow and grab, except for the one blueberry plant right there, this one at the very end. We just had to water again. There we go. And it's nice when we can make a massive overhaul of that stuff. Now we should check the rice, see if that grew yet. I know that the coop is okay for another day. It's always better to grab that after like every 2 days. Ah, it is done. Rice is milled. Alright, so I'll put the 4 of them in there. And I will take the other 2 to make more seeds. Nope. Bastard. Yeah, it has a stupid tendency of doing that. You want to eat this? No, we wanted to frickin' keep it and use it for seeds, but you frickin' ruined it on us again. Now we can go to the smith. Hopefully. Hey, you're actually here today. Oh, nice. The ones that we have the least amount of first. Chances of getting brand new stuff? Unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. Now, 34 more Omni-Geodes. Off to a rough start. Slowly getting better. Slowly. All of which we've already had before, but, you know, it's starting to pick up a bit. Not by much, though. Still all stuff we've seen before. Use a prismatic shard again, you know. Be helpful. Instead of all this stuff we've seen 101 times. Doubt we're gonna get that lucky though. I mean, I have before, but it's very slim. It's like 1 in every 15 to 100. And there are only Omni-Geodes or Magmas that we usually get them out of. We did not get a single useful item that we haven't already got. Pretty sure. All stuff we've gotten before. Let's just go visit the people in the museum. Just so you can see what we've got already. Yeah, we're basically almost completely done with this. We've already got most of the books. That's a very strange thing. Yeah, we've got all the books. The lost books. Until it finds another... Well, when we start going to the island, perhaps. There might be one more. Doubtful, though. But, other than that, we've already gotten all the lost books. Most of the artifacts we already have. We're just missing about a handful of them. I think it's mainly just stuff from like artifact troves that we can turn the Omni-Geodes in for. Prismatic shard, which we can get from anywhere, but it's very slim. We can get one from the sea, we can get one from the mountain, we can get one from the volcano, and so on. But yeah, we're basically into game stuff right now. So that's one less thing we have to make. We need slime, hardwood, and gold bar. We're still trying to get an oil maker and a pig. We can get the pig, but what would be the sense in starting to collect truffles without space and without an oil maker to start? Really rather pointless if you ask me. It's easier to get the equipment first and then get the pig and let it grow, some would say. Me, I just say we can do both either way. Get the pig and let it grow while we get the stuff for the oil maker, or we can do the oil maker and then get the pig. Either way, makes really little to no difference. Done it both ways, I don't care. It's basically the same either way. But being that I'm off doing other things, I'll do the oil maker and then the pig scenario. Works out a little better there, that way. So as you've seen, I can put honey into a keg, and later it will give me mead. It's strange. It is one of the only items like that that we put into a keg and get anything like that out of. Apart from hops and grapes. Grapes gives us this type of wine. The hops gives us the pale ale, and the honey gives us the mead. That's it. Come up here, grab our rice. This is what our unmilled rice became. It just became rice, straight rice. Look, a piece of coal, 2 pieces. For an iridium bar. Nice. I'll just sell that. If I really want to later, I can get more when I head to the island. A ton more. I can also get the other thing and plant them there. Here I put a few of these, sell one of them, just so I can keep up with trying to sell one of every item. Now the falchion is certainly weaker than our galaxy sword, but the falchion is about, I think, the equivalent of the one sword we did have, which is Obsidian Edge. Where'd it go? Yes. about the same almost. A little bit faster, but nothing terrible. Be nice if we could actually get some battery packs for once. Full-grown hardwood tree going down. Then you just replant those mahogany seeds. Useless junk. Now the prismatic shard we get by the sea is only good for two things. Well, technically three, but the main uses are for museum or to give to the thing for the, what you want to call it, the movie theater. The only way we're going to get one from the ocean, though, is if we find it in a chest, which doesn't often happen, but it can. I've had a prismatic shard dropped from, like I said, bats, ghosts, geodes, chests, and so on. Looks like I got a iridium quality smallmouth. That's what the little chime noise was just there. Yep. 2 iridium quality smallmouths. The iridium quality fish are very particular to get. You just gotta have like the best fishing skill, the best rod, the best of everything when it comes to fishing. And you can't really miss a beat with any of them. And the more you catch, the better your skills become. Carp. Nope. Very lazy smallmouth. Battery needs, or controller needs to get plugged in. I see. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so not down here. Now we go, let's go to the beach, I guess. Maybe we'll get better luck down there. Typically how it works. Now, here's the thing that'll help you in a pinch, is if you can get one of these usually done. I'm gonna wait till the following in-game day to do another one, if there's a good one. Chances are, if you get them done though, they're worth like a pretty decent reward depending on the one. The easiest of them all, I believe, is trash fishing. for Linus. It is probably the most redundant one, and it doesn't pay much. But it gives you a little special cutscene or something unique for each one that you do. Some are easier than others. My favorite usually is like rock rejuvenation or something for the wizard, usually. Those ones are usually the best paying ones, I should say. It's pretty much a toss-up between rock rejuvenation and all of the wizard missions, when there is one on that board. That is a special requests board, for those of you who might be wondering. It'll pay a ton depending on the job. And sometimes you won't get any money out of them, but you'll get like special nifty little extras, like when finishing one of them, me and a friend of ours are streaming days, we would get a small money bin we could bring and place somewhere, a portable one. I forget what that mission was for. I think it was Mayor Lewis or something. Then there's one for Willie, a couple of those pop up now and then. Then there's some for Robin, a bunch of different options for them. Sometimes you'll get one or two for Gus, or some of the others. Those are the ones you very rarely see, are usually the ones worth doing the most. For example, 12 to 24 eggs for Gus, well worth it. That one's usually for Gus to make his world-famous renowned omelet. That usually pays like 2,000 to 5,000, which isn't bad. I'm trying every opportunity we can to get the treasure chests and the special, chance of getting a prismatic shard from the ocean. Tried from the mountains, I've tried from the desert, I've tried from we're trying from the ocean. Never know what you might try to get a hold of. Magma geode. From those treasure chests, I've gotten all sorts of things. I've gotten geodes, diamonds, spears, or not spears, but the pitchfork thing, the trident. We've gotten, in other gameplays, we've gotten the prismatic shard from the ocean. Gotten all sorts of junk, all sorts of different gems. It's really random based on what you get, really. Gotten artifacts from a few of them. I mean, if we don't get the prismatic shard from a treasure chest, because we're not getting more than the one so far, I mean, it might as well bump our fishing up again, because we've already caught so many fish. And it always goes up at least a point or two every iridium or a couple of regular goldfish we usually get. Eh, that should be fine. And that'll leave foraging being the last one we need to do. More or less. Or who knows, maybe the few forageables we do have, because we do have a silver star dandelion with us, maybe that'll be enough to get us to 10 on that too. And just to add to it, might as well take the chance. Maybe we'll get lucky and get both of them up to 10. Wouldn't that be something? There's our meat already done. I ain't gonna bother to turn those into anything of use. Sell the bomb, keep the rest. You know what? We'll sell both of those. Just put the geode and the hardwood away. Again, selling one, so we have at least sold one for our sell one of everything scenario that I'm trying to do. I've already sold a normal wine, I've already sold multiple gold and silver star ones. Sold a bunch of diamonds. I've sold just about one of everything. There are still a few things that I haven't, and it's because we haven't gotten more than the one. Like prismatic shards, for example, we've only got the one, and we used it to get the galaxy blade so far. Galaxy sword. And usually, most people can usually at least get one or two during a given game. Yeah, typically, if you're lucky enough to get one of all three, and that's one from the island, one from the sea, one from the mountain, the mines, and you turn them in, I think there's like a really special reward you're supposed to get from the, what you want to call it there, museum, or at least that's how it once was. If I remember that correctly. I know you can turn one of them in at least to the museum. We've kicked the crap out of Morris. Woohoo, and now Pierre is paying us. There's our tea leaves. We'll make some green tea this time. Ah, some spice berries. Use those as well. We still got apricots, so we'll use a couple of them. Ton of coffee beans in here. water these while we're collecting. There we go. Still trying to get a bunch of battery packs that we haven't gotten yet. Come inside. Put some of these in here. Those in there. We've already sold iridium ores and bars. We didn't get any of our skills bumped up yet. Just got foraging and fishing left to do. Still. So our best bet is just to go and find a bunch of forageables and or grab a bunch of fish. Pretty easy stuff. One of those should be going up anytime now. Mainly because I've been foraging and fishing a lot. In the past few ventures between now and the last stream, I had gone and fished every day that it rained, and been foraging every day that it was raining or not. So, and they are the only skills that we haven't gotten up to level 10 yet. Those two items count towards the forageables. The two horseradishes we just picked up. And we can get chances to pick up any sort of item from anywhere. We can fish out treasure chests from any water source. We can get any fish, mainly. Because we did a guaranteed year 1 completion, but we didn't get that. So that's why I don't really get why they call it a guaranteed, because we still completed it in year 2. So, I mean, we did the remix bundles for the, what you want to call it, the community center. Previous video is on Twitch. I know Twitch is really kind of dying out now because of all their changes in policies and whatnot. But it was a no-talk special, so, I mean, it is what it is. If you always want to, you can go check that out. I've tried to upload to both, and it's been kind of a pain in the rear, so... Being that I haven't gone and done much on Twitch lately, except for the one video, and this one's our YouTube stream night tonight. I'm trying to get back into just streaming to one or the other, and being that Twitch is in constant media attention, I'm trying to stay out of that. I don't really stream for much of nothing, I just stream just because I want to. Something to keep my mind off of my current world troubles sometimes. I just do it to have a lot of fun. And sometimes things like that are just taken way too seriously, and some people don't respect or cause grief, you know, those sorts of things. So, you know, it is what it is. Life's full of its ups and downs, its quirks. For every out, there's an in. For every friend that leaves, another will join. For every, you know, life opportunity, who knows? Maybe I'll get something that they'll have always thought I'd never get, or, you know, prove them wrong some way, shape, or form. Or get to tell them I told you so. Things I don't like to do, but, you know, when people are jerks, you tend to be a jerk back, you know? One of those many things you just end up doing. I know. I've done it. Been there way too much. Even sometimes when people are jerks to me and I haven't done anything but been nice, you know, sometimes just being that much of a jerk back is a little more resolving. And sometimes it blows the problem all sorts of wonky every which way. Yeah. Take what you can get, though. Not oftentimes you recommend doing that, which I just did there to get that chest too, but sometimes you gotta do what you can try, you know. There's something we haven't given to the museum yet. Actually, we want to go and see Willie first. Get to him before he closes the shop. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So there are chances he'll give us a pearl for doing crabs. He hasn't given us ours yet, but we've got a full thing of crabs, so you know. Eventually we'll get that pearl and sell it and make a little extra money. Why he does this? He's a guy who likes crabs. He technically likes any fish, but you get the idea. Oh... Another funny thing is, believe it or not, that counts both fishing and forageable. Just like any of these items we pick up here. Shells, coral, scales, clams, they count as both. It counts more towards fishing, but it still counts also as a forageable as well. The only things that do not count for both are, well, for example, wild horseradish. That only counts for one. That counts as a forageable. That counts as a forageable. So we've gotten fish and forageables. Lots of fish, lots of forageables. Some both. some that's only one side or the other, and so on. And just to show you what I mean by selling a normal wine, I'll do it again. I'm also going to sell this green tea we just made. Just so you can see what those are worth as well. The tea is literally several times for the last 2 weeks of each season, except for winter. That's the only that really doesn't make a difference. So that's all our fish that we just did. That's all of our forageables. Farming. Green tea is worth 140 for one. Regular blueberry wine is worth 210. Not bad. If we were to get iridium quality wine, which takes eons, it would literally be worth a boatload. Gold is okay. It's easier to get gold than it is to get iridium. As you can see, we've got several gold quality wines here. Strawberry, 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 wild plum, blueberry. Now, why we pick those is normally strawberries and blueberries are extremely valuable. And the wine is even better. Now, gold star quality artisan goods of these types are even more cherished. Especially with all the buffs and the, increases we have on it all. There's more leaves. Tea leaves, tea leaves. Cat. The downside is those ancient fruits out here have given us nothing and have taken all season to grow as well. It seems quite annoying to try and get any of those to give us anything. They should be giving us a lot more than what they are. I got one. And it's a normal one again. I didn't bother to water those this time. They'll be fine. I'm turning that one ancient fruit into seeds. Put some of those into a coffee. Got a few more ancient fruit seeds. There's the witch again. Wonder what she's cursing this time. Seems like it'll probably be a chicken because the auto grabber. Dumb bimbo. Cursed witch. Should throw a bucket of water on you like they're doing the Wizard of Oz. You're always running away, so I can't really hit you with a watering can too much. Well, at least Pam was nice enough to give us a beard. Kinda helpful, though. Go see what nonsense she did to our chickens. then I'll go to the greenhouse. Oh, look okay. Oh. Another void egg. Must be the autograbber's fault. Well, plenty of space there. I'll get another void chicken. The witch can attack anything from crops, or not crops, but our chickens, to our rabbits, to our eggs, and so on. I've seen that plenty of times. There's nothing that is safe from the evil witch. I would say a swear word or two, but I'm literally been cutting down on my swear words for a while. I hear so many of them, it sickens me. Just like a lot of people do nowadays. Why I have to deal with said people, or usually do, is because, well, half the time they're not really all that bad, but lately people have been worse and worse. And it's all just their inflated egos. What a shame. What a shame. People and always wanting something for nothing, but never giving anything in return, and it just sickens. It's disgusting. Or they give too much of an attitude instead of what they should be doing. Again, great shame, disgusts me. But that is the nature of people these days. At least the ones I have to deal with. Some of them aren't so terrible. For a short while, anyway. Grab those and sell those, make a little more than that. As long as we're friends with any of them, we can ask them to be our dance partner, and, you know, either way. We could have asked, Penny, we could have asked probably Haley and or Abigail like we did. And, you know, those sorts of things. Funny how we're the only one in purple and black while everyone else is in blue. It's funny how our space boots and our necklaced shirt kind of match, too. That's the purple the character's wearing. And it's black pants from, like, the beginning of the game. Alright, so we spent about 500 gold on the few forageables we got. Time to make that and then some. You know what? I'll just sell those ores because, yeah, I've already done it. It saves me hassle later trying to turn them into more ore and whatnot. Or not ore, but bars. Yeah, we made just about what we spent back on those. So the green tea again is worth 140 gold. All of the blueberries got us 3,000. The strawberries got us over 1,000 for each set of them. That's silver, gold, and regular. All the eggs gave us a varying number. Not bad, not bad. I'll pretty much be getting off here shortly, and I hope you all have enjoyed for when we do decide to call it a night. Because, I mean, my luck was better last time when I got off stream. I got more the fish that I was looking for, trying to get for a while, and so on. So I'll probably end up by the next time we stream ending up getting exactly, I'm gonna guess, probably getting the exact things we need. The five battery packs and whatnot. I'm almost certain we're going to. But yeah, I'll probably be just streaming here to YouTube from now on. Kind of just letting the Twitch die out. All because, you know, Twitch isn't really going so well. For a lot of people, and it's literally because every time something starts to work well for someone, they throw a wrench and basically change everything so that no one gets anything. And that's really gonna be what kicks them right down into the dead zone for social media or a streaming platform service. There's a second gold one. Because mainly, the things I've heard don't make me really want to stay and Twitch stream anymore. And I really didn't even want a Twitch stream to begin with, mind you. I just did it because, hey, why not? Kind of deal. It's a free streaming platform that I can stream right from my console. Sure, I didn't have the greatest time setting it up for a long time, but you know, eventually I did get it. Eventually I did. And as soon as I get on there and get it working, first thing, major changes I've seen is everyone starts moaning and groaning how basically Twitch's terms of service make it so nobody can have or enjoy any streaming unless they're like really, really good or really well off streaming wise. Over 1,000 people watching at one time. Yeah. All that, and even then, that's even dying out because nobody is getting any sort of revenue or anything like that from their streams. And sure, like I said, I don't make anything off mine at all. You know, wouldn't be a bad thing if I did, but streaming is just like a hobby of mine. It's just something on the side. It's nothing that has to be, you know, a long-term thing. It's nothing I do for any sort of capitalization. I just do it for fun. But if there was anything that would stop me from streaming to a certain platform, it's watching the platform die. Because they keep changing stuff to be like, oh, it has to be this many people, or it has to be that many people, or it has to stream this. The regulations and the rules and all that keeps changing, that's the first thing that would die. That's the first thing that would kill a stream platform for me, is just being like, okay, there's so many rules here, not enough rules here. Where am I gonna go? A place with less stringent rules and regulations. Solely because it's just easier, a no-brainer for me, because I'm just like, okay, do I want to spend a headache and a half trying to find a platform and read all the rules and just sit there and, you know, try to comprehend them all, or would I want to just sit there, stream straight to the platform and let it just, you know, be as it is? That's kind of a no-brainer. And literally, by the time I made 2 videos recently on Twitch, their policy has notified me of 4 different changes, and I'm just like, nope. Each time. Because terms of service changed so many times. I'm just like, nope, not watching it, not reading it. I've got other stuff that needs to be done, more important things. My job's more important on that note. My housing concerns, my family issues that are no longer an issue because I'm not dealing with it no more either. And so on. The moment people start being rude and disrespectful to me is the moment I stop helping and stop doing things. And honestly, it's the way I'm dealing with a lot of things from now on. Family concerns. Do I have the time for this? Let me think about that. If the answer is no, am I getting paid for doing any of this? Probably not. Okay, have fun, enjoy, figure it out yourself. Getting gas money? I'll be over eventually. I'll get there. Those sorts of things. It's all dependent and never used to be that way. When someone needed help and they asked me for help and I wasn't doing nothing, why not? You know, I'd go there, I'd do what I could, and that'd be that. Moment things start to change, like, you know, Tim gets gripey over his ex or his girlfriend, so on, or got gripey over his last girlfriend when I didn't want to help him exact his revenge, as he said. He got gripey with me over that too. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna sit there and exact revenge on someone for not knowing what the hell they did. And I'm not gonna exact revenge on anybody because, honestly, revenge is a fool's errand. You'll only ask for worse trouble when you act out on someone like that. There's really no point. If someone really cares about someone, they're not gonna do that sort of shit. They're just gonna be like, have fun, nice knowing you, or something of that sort. They're just gonna let it be water under the bridge, sort of deal. Or if someone really wants you in their future or in their life, it's exactly the same thing that they're gonna do too. That's what I always say. If someone makes a mistake and they want to correct it, nice, good, welcome back any old time. So long as that change is, you know, sufficient and is actually a change and doesn't happen to reoccur. That's just how I look at things. I don't look at things as, oh, one person did something wrong and they have to pay for it the rest of their life. Unless, truth be told, it's a crime. then I'm a little more restrictive on that. Because, you know, there are rules and regulations to those sorts of things, too. Then again, I don't really have to deal with that many of those people. But, you know, people should not be... Honestly, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. It's just not worth it. I try to be as positive and as, you know, friendly and honest as I can be. And, you know, some people just push their boundaries and what they get way too much. They take it too far. And I'm not gonna be one of those persons. I used to be. But then I realized something. It ain't worth it. It's just not. Because there's another phrase I commonly use, and pardon the swearing in advance, karma's a bitch and she likes to come in reeling. Meaning, what someone does to another person, they'll get in their own due time in their own way. Who am I to act as the hand of God to give someone a punishment that I think is justified when there's worse coming their way from another source of humanity? And you know what? That worked. Thinking like that worked a lot of the time. That's why half the time nowadays I get to sit back, relax, and watch people who did me wrong years ago be like, can you come help me? I'm like, no. No. Mm-mm. You paying me to do it? Nah, have fun. Scenarios. Or, I told you so. Never like to do that, but you know what? It's a pain in the rear when I get to, because you know what? I may not like to say those words, or to do those sorts of things, but that's how I'm going to deal with it from now on. Because you know what? That's what they did to me. Those sorts of things is, oh, blah, 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 I'll deal with it another time, or can't you do this, or can't you find someone else to do that for you, or I'll deal with it when it gets here, or I'll find out the hard way. I'm like, good on you. Go for it then. Don't come crying to me when you actually want my help. Because I tried to help you and you didn't listen. Or you did something the wrong way, you chose the wrong method or the wrong words and became a jerk and a jackass. So you know what? Pardon my language again. So on and so forth. That's just how life goes nowadays. And you know what? I'm better for it already. That's just one of those times where that one country song comes back from a couple of years ago. Find out who your friends are. And sometimes, you know, there's a point in that song where, yeah, I was one of those people who'd go head over heels for the friends they had. You know, go all the way out of my way to help them. Do those sorts of things when, you know, they were down. Many times, they'd often forget afterward, and then when they were turned around to be a jackass, they'd be like, hey, you remember this time? Who was there when you needed help the most? There I was. Some of them be like, oh yeah, or I don't remember that, or yeah, it's because you forgot, because was so able to help you finish it and fix your problem so quickly that you forgot about it. Or it was so long ago now. But you know what? Those are good deeds to hang on to, is when someone helps you. No matter what happens, you know. The more you do for one person, the more they should remember it. And nowadays, the only thing people remember are the bad ones. So it would seem. But you know what? That's what they're gonna have to listen to when I'm not there helping them no more. They're gonna have only that song. Or the other song, How Do You Like Me Now by Alan Jackson. That one is one of my favorite country songs, honestly. Get to sit there and watch people, or watch him kind of sing in front of someone who turned him down or gave him the runaround for a long time. Oh, that song is awesome. How do you like me now? Oh, sorry. I got caught up in the moment. Anywho. That's all they're gonna have, you know. They're gonna wish they had the help when they did. When they need it most, and that's when they won't have it. Sad but true. Sure, it's not the prettiest thing to say in the world, it's not the best thing to talk about, but you know what? That's life. I can't tell you how many times I've come on and we've streamed and these people would often try to interrupt or bother me or other sorts of issues and so on, and I'm being discreet on the information just because it's a matter of perspective, an issue, you know, those sorts of things. I'm trying to be decent and not look down upon it as much as I can. I've always tried to turn over a better leaf. It may not always have worked, and it may not always have gone over the way it was intended to, but at least I tried. That's about all I can say. You'd think some people would take the chance to sit back and remember that. No. Anywho, back to the Stardew at hand. We are currently going to the desert now after having gone to the quarry to see if there's anything of value, after turning in some of the items we picked up along the way, going around, those sorts of things. Now, these all count as forageables as well. The cactus fruit, the gold plaque there, those are technically forageables because we pull them off of just anywhere in the desert. But the one thing I will say the most about it all is I'm also very forgiving when someone actually tries. It's about the only thing I want to finish on that note. Is I always try to be the most forgiving that I can be. Doesn't always work, but at least I try. Nice if we could get something other than junk. is one very jumpy and messed up fish that I'm not even going to bother to try and finish catching. There's a pan spot, but we don't have our copper pan with us. There we go. Sandfish. That'll help later. Still kind of curious how our pickaxe and our one item there, our galaxy blade, got so far apart in our inventories. Boiled by themselves, haha. Not today, we're not dying to the likes of them today. good enough to fall back for. Oh. And I think this is about where I'm going to leave it. I hope you all have enjoyed, or at least kind of found it entertaining at least. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I can't promise that I'll read the comments, but I will possibly enjoy looking at the likes and the views. The more views a video gets, the more likely I am to do more Stardew or whatever gets the most views. So far, I haven't seen any of the views on my other videos because my YouTube studio has kind of crapped out for a few days so far now. I've been meaning to look at it for a couple of days, and it has not allowed me to, well, in my free time when I'm able to look at it, it goes and just keeps trying to load and doesn't load. But eventually, when I do get to seeing it, I will look and see which one has the most views and adjust the things as needed from there. But I think after now we're in summer season, everything still grows. You get 2 regular ancient fruits, so that ain't bad. Now the apricots aren't coming in. Everything else will start to come back in. All the bats will start giving us more, all the rainstorms should start giving us battery packs, and so on. But yeah, I hope you all tune in again for another video later on. And like I said, at the moment my YouTube studio is not working, so I won't know which is the most viewed video until then. And that's about all there is to this Stardew right now. I'm going to finish putting everything in that I just got into the storage bin and clearing out that debris right there. Then I will be doing the same strategy of getting it to save, calculate everything, and so on, and that'll be where the video comes to a close here in just a few minutes. More or less a minute, thereabouts. Not bad, not great. Let's give a quick overview of what we just sold. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you tune in again for the next video.